Hello, my friends, and welcome to Storytime with Mrs. A. You know, the last video that we just watched was all about waiting for the Biblioburro. And you know what? It got me thinking, how did this man come up with the idea of the Biblioburro? What an interesting thing. So, you know what? I found a story about how he came up with his business idea, how he came up with putting books on the back of a donkey and riding those donkeys from town to town, sharing his love of reading. So let's go ahead and read this story called The Biblioburro, a true story from Colombia. Deep in the jungles of Colombia, there lives a man who loves books. His name is Luis. As soon as he reads one book, he brings home another. Soon, the house is filled with books. His wife, Diana, grumbles. "What are we going to do? Eat books with our rice?" Luis thinks long and hard. At last, an idea pops into his head. I can bring my books into the faraway hills to share with those who have none. One burro could carry books, and another burro could carry me, and more books. Luis buys two sturdy little burros. He names them Alpha and Beto. He builds crates to hang on their backs and paints signs, Biblioburro, the burro library. Then Diana fills the crates with books. Every week, Luis and Alpha and Beto set off across the countryside to faraway villages in the lonely hills. This week, they travel to El Tormento. When the sun burns high in the sky, Luis and the burros stop at a stream to drink the cool water. After they have their fill, Beto balks. Can you see in the picture that Beto doesn't want to cross the stream? You know, that's one characteristic about donkeys that seems to be just worldwide and well known, is that they are stubborn. When they come up with an idea that they don't want to do something, they're not gonna do it. I wonder if Luis is able to convince Beto. Let's see. Luis pulls and pulls on Beto's reins, but Beto won't budge. The children are waiting for us. At last, the burro gives in and steps across the stream. Deep in the hills, the path is lonelier than ever. Bird songs are the only sounds they hear. Then, from deep in the shadows, a bandit leaps out. "Give me your silver!" "Please let us pass," Luis says. "The children are waiting." The bandit scowls at the books, but he takes one and growls. "Next time, I want silver." The Biblioburro continues on its way over the hills until at last Luis sees houses below. The children of El Tormento run to meet him. Luis insists on reading a story before they choose books to borrow. "Today, I have a surprise for you," he says. He reaches behind the books and pulls out a bundle of masks. "Little piglets. Put on a mask and I'll read you a tale about pigs." I wonder what tale that's going to be. Can you think of one? I can think of 3. Let's see which one he chooses. Once upon a time, looks like there's 3 little pigs in that picture. And then there's 3 little houses and a wolf. And the wolf is trying to blow down the houses. And it looks like he blows down the house of straw and sticks, but not the bricks. Do you guys remember this story? I sure do. The 3 little pigs. Let's keep reading. When the story ends, it's time for everyone to choose a book. The children hold their books close as they say goodbye and walk home. Luis and Alpha and Beto head back over and around the hills, across the grasslands and streams, and into the sunset. At home, Luis feeds his hungry burros, and Diana feeds her hungry husband. But then, instead of sleeping, Luis picks up his book and reads deep into the night. And far away in the hills, candles and lanterns burn as the children read borrowed books deep into their night too. The end. So what did you guys think about Luis's story? What a brilliant idea. For those kids who don't have access to books, he brought books to them. I love that story. That's amazing. You know what? What if you could do something like that? I've heard of children and kids who put together special little libraries on the corners of their street, where they put a whole bunch of books inside of a special little house, and then people can come up and trade the books. I wonder if that's something that you could do. Thank you so much for reading with me, my friends. I had such a great time, and I'll see you guys again the next time on Storytime with Mrs. A. Bye.